Well, good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on a Sunday morning. It is the 18th day of February, 2024. This is a special morning briefing coming to you from the home weather office because, well, the next 24 to 36 hours look as though they could be pretty interesting through Northern California. We will have rain develop during the night. It will be heavy at times. We'll have the possibility of having some street flooding in the morning as a result of some of that heavy rain. And then tomorrow afternoon, we have the possibility of thunderstorms with severe weather, heavy downpours, hail, and maybe even a tornado. So we have a lot to get through this morning, and I did want to give you an update on this because, like I said, tomorrow is going to be a pretty busy day. Let's get to what the models are showing. We'll just start with the rain that's going to go through the area, and I'll show you the HRRR. Now, this is this afternoon at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So the rain will already be developing along the coast, but the valley still looks dry, and so does the Sierra. Again, that's 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. As we get closer to sunset, we will see the rain develop, snow in the Sierra. We will likely have chain controls up throughout much of the night. This is around 9 o'clock, and we will see bands of rain continue through the night, some of them rather heavy. This is 3 o'clock in the morning. Snow in the Sierra coming down at 1 to 2 inches an hour, and rain in the valley. Winds will be somewhat gusty, but probably under damaging levels. They'll be gusting around 35, if you will. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, as we get into the morning hours, the 7 o'clock in the morning, you notice how the rain is breaking up. We still have snow in the Sierra, but the steady rain has gone by. But as a result of the rain, we will likely have some standing water in some roads, and we may start to see some creeks come up. As we go through the morning, if, as this model shows, we have some clearing, that will give us enough heating to bring up the possibility of thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. And that would be right here. I'll give you another representation of that in just a minute. But it does look as though any areas from Stockton through Yuba City and Fairfield to Roseville will certainly be under the possibility of that. Rain continues into the night and then tapers off as we head into the day on Tuesday. So that's the way the HRRR shows that. I'm going to show you the way the NAM Nest shows it. I'll back up to show you the onset of the rain. This also brings in the rain by afternoon or close to sunset, periods of heavy rain through the night like this right here. This is one of those bands of heavy rain. We saw 1 or 2 of these last night, and this is how you can get a quarter to a third of an inch of rain an hour. And then as more rain comes in behind it, that's how you get the areas of street flooding, if you will. So this is 3 o'clock in the morning. And then same thing with this model. This is around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. We break out into some sunshine, and then with enough instability, that will help create instability. During the afternoon, we start seeing these discrete cells pop up. And these discrete cells will be thunderstorms with the possibility of hail, and they are likely going to be rotating as well, and the possibility of a tornado certainly exists. Now, because of that, the Storm Prediction Center, SPC, has gone ahead and put us in the slight category, as you see right here. What does that mean? Well, if you go over tornado, they have hatched out a 5% chance of a tornado in our area on Monday afternoon. They've done this sort of thing before, and what's interesting is that, well, we have a wide area in the 2% and then a smaller area in a 5%. Still, this is noteworthy for Northern California. We have seen these sorts of things before. Ironically, I think one of the last times I saw one of these, nothing happened. But still, this is certainly noteworthy that the Storm Prediction Center is putting us in a 5% chance of having a tornado. Now, what's interesting is that, you know, down here, I've got their scale down here. 5% may not sound like all that great, but here they go into severe category, or, you know, extreme at 30%. So it's not like you should be expecting this number to be, you know, something like 70 or 80%. No, a 5% chance is still a significant chance of getting something in our area. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you, we're going to go deep into the weeds here. And this is off the NAM Nest. And what we're looking at here is a virtual sounding from tomorrow afternoon. And what this shows is a long area of lift. The winds are over here. And what I want to also show you is something that you probably haven't seen before. This is called a hodograph. And this shows how the winds are changing and how a parcel may be rotating. And this is the sort of thing that you want to see. And then down here, this says marginal severe for the potential hazard type. And occasionally, when I've gone through this model over the last 24 hours, this pops up as tornado. So some of you may be thinking that, a tornado in Northern California is, that doesn't happen. Well, it actually happens more often than most people think. Every time we get one, people, say, oh my God, there was a tornado in California. Well, we've been getting them forever. California averages about 10 to 15 a year. The most favored spots are in the Central Valley, San Joaquin County, Sacramento County, Dubuque County, as well as the LA Basin are the most favored areas for tornadoes in California. And just because we have the right ingredients tomorrow to perhaps give us a tornado, it doesn't mean we're going to have one. But what it does mean is that for those of you in the valley, from San Joaquin County to Marysville, you just have to pay attention in the afternoon. That because when we do get a tornado, the potential hazard is localized winds, very localized winds of 75 to 90 miles an hour, maybe 100 miles an hour, that have the possibility of bringing down trees, limbs, tearing roof tiles off of homes, bringing down fences, that sort of thing, flying debris. Flying debris is the biggest hazard. So you really want to pay attention to your surroundings on Monday afternoon for the possibility that we could have severe weather, as well as the heavy downpours that could go with it. I talked about the fact that we could have some street flooding first thing in the morning. Well, if we have a thunderstorm, even if it doesn't have a tornado with it, it could drop a half an inch of rain in 20 minutes, and that would certainly inundate another intersection. So really, on Monday afternoon, you have to pay attention to the surroundings because of the possibility of this severe weather. I'm going to go back and show you the HRRR to emphasize the rain and the rain rate. So this is how the HRRR shows it. This is a little bit wetter than the other models, but still, I just wanted to show you this. So as of 10 o'clock tonight, the Sacramento area is up to 0.69, so we get a good onset of rain. And by the time we're into 1 o'clock in the morning, Sacramento's already up to 1.29 inches of rain. For early tomorrow morning, we're up to 1.74, and there are areas, according to this model, now notice how narrow this is. There are some areas, maybe in southwest Placer County, they're up around 2 or 3 inches of rain. Another spot down here into Mariposa County, they're the same, where areas like Rio Vista toward Tracy are much, much less. And then when we get some of those heavier downpours in the afternoon, notice the numbers go up, and then Sacramento by late afternoon's up over 2 inches of rain. So that's how we could have occasional periods of standing water on the roads, as well as maybe some minor stream and creek flooding like Deer Creek and Arcade Creek in Sacramento County. And if we also get one of these in Solano County, I wouldn't be surprised if Alamo Creek also goes up. So that's one of those areas that we also have to watch. There's a lot to keep track of for the day tomorrow. So we have the possibility of street flooding, we have the possibility of creek flooding, have the possibility of thunderstorms, and we also have the possibility of a tornado. So I just wanted to give you a Sunday morning update on that. The rest of the daylight hours today look as though it's going to be okay. It will start getting back into the rain tonight. So if you do need to get things done outdoors, if you just want to maybe just get out for a walk and enjoy the sunshine while we have it, do so. Tomorrow are going to be lesser opportunities to get out and enjoy the sunshine. So enjoy the sunshine on the Sunday. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.